Special Christmas episode this week because I'm home in Arkansas. My little brother's here, so he's on the podcast this week. Alex is running everything on the tech side. He gets to do my job this week since it's going to be a little bit of a scuff stream,
Pretty excited.
scuff podcast. But
It's all
we
good.
appreciate him. We appreciate him for taking on the burden.
Thank you, Alex.
Blessings. And
And
yeah, so we're gonna.
Oh, jag sa nasa haya.
So we're
Jag
gonna
har
get into it.
sa nasina.
And I think this week we're just gonna do. We're just gonna cover mainly the coronavirus relief bill, the new one that they're passing. We'll get into the nitty gritty of it, and how the government wants to treat us this Christmas with this lovely gift they're about to give us. And yeah,
Yeah.
might be a couple other things here and there. We'll chase some rabbits like we normally do, and then we'll get out of here and let you guys get back to your Christmas festivities. What do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Combo says go full screen. I think I am full screen. I think this is as full screen as it gets, isn't it?
It should be an option up in the top on Zoom to go. It says full screen.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm full screen.
I don't even know what it looks like on Twitch.
No idea.
No, yeah.
All right. Well, while we figured that out,
There we go. I got it. Okay.
Figured it out.
Anyway, yep. Boomer.
perfect.
Got it.
And yeah, boomers are bad with technology. We can't even figure out our own.
I'm just here.
Rough.
Just here to
Okay.
talk some shit.
Drew. So, yeah, let's just jump
Yeah.
right in. Let's just get into it.
How do you feel about getting an additional $600 from the government as a one-time payment?
I feel like it's a giant slap in the face. I feel like the government has argued and argued and argued about what they want to give us for the next round of payments, and they, through all of their deliberating and vacations and whatever the fuck else they've done, they've decided in all their wisdom that a one-time check of $600 is more than sufficient for the American populace, and they feel really, well. At least some people feel really good about it. Some of those people being the one and only Nancy Pelosi, who was quoted saying, "This will be a great help to working families across America, and anybody with more than 7 brain cells knows that a $600 payment will take care of their mortgage maybe for that month
For 1 month, yeah.
or whatever else." So, Alex has been doing the math or keeping up with what the math works out to from our first stimulus check. And we're up to right around 40 cents a day is what they've graciously given us through the
Ooh.
first one.
40 cents a day.
So now we have just a whale of a check at $600 coming back. And that's going to, if we're lucky, be 20 cents a day, but more than likely it's going to be less. It's going to work out to probably more like 2 cents a day. So the American government thinks that you can live on 42 cents a day.
Well, I think in some places a packet of ramen is 25 cents. So
You
Can
can
of
buy
tuna-
2 packets of ramen.
Can of
And
tuna
you
is
live-
roughly 99 cents. So as long as you can live off of like half a can of tuna a day, you're fine.
Half
I
a
mean,
can of
what
tuna.
are you complaining about?
Maybe a packet of ramen. Technically, there's 2 servings in 1 packet of ramen, so you can maybe buy 2 packets of ramen and be good for a week. At least you
Yeah.
can stave off hunger for
Quit
a
your
week.
quit your griping, all right? Just take your
Yeah.
money and eat your ramen like a good boy.
And
Oh.
meanwhile, they've decided that they wanted to take vacations, and they wanted their whole salary.
how much is their salary?
It's at least 6 figures.
130,000.
So they want to get paid 130,000 to sit there and pat themselves on the back while they're on vacation.
With their I was gonna say with the paid vacation. Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their paid vacation, and then in all their wisdom go, yes, $600 is what they want. And I will credit Trump on this. He said he is not going to sign that bill until they get it closer. He wants to see $2,000 come out. So as of now, we have a proposed bill that is probably not going to get signed by our sitting president, because he knows, at least he had some sense to look at that and say $600 is not enough.
No.
And within that bill, I'm pretty sure there's something about like, oh, I forget the number, 80 million going to new furniture for Congress.
Here's so, Alex, do you know how big the relief bill is?
I don't know the exact number overall. No.
It's $900 billion.
Okay.
And if you do some math, about 330 million people in the U.S.
Okay.
times 600 is 197, 98 billion dollars. So you still have 700 billion dollars outstanding in this bill.
Hmm. Where
And
could the rest of it be going, Squash? I don't
there's
know.
a
Maybe
lot of shit in this bill where they're putting money where it shouldn't go for a relief bill for the U.S. population.
that
Elaborate.
that
Tell
does
us
not
where some of
sound
this.
that does not sound like our government at all. I think you got that
No.
all backwards.
There
That
we
does
go.
not sound like our trusted big
Tell
old
us.
government.
Tell
I
us where
don't
some
think
of.
that can be right.
Yeah.
Tell us where some of this money is going.
So a couple million of it is going to gender studies in Pakistan.
Oh, that
Good.
makes a lot more
Good. We
sense now.
need that. We need
Yeah,
that for sure.
for sure. Yeah, and then I know there's some money, a couple billion of it going to dairy farmers.
Okay, okay. I'm not
Right.
opposed to
So
that.
now everybody needs to A, claim their $600 from the government, and then B, become dairy farmers,
Yeah,
all in a
but
matter of weeks.
I think what that was um, the government assuring the dairy farmers that if they turn their excess milk into cheese, they'd buy it.
The fuck does the government want with all that cheese? Are they going to send it to
Uh
Pakistan with the gender studies
you've
money?
No,
you've heard
they
of
see what they
government
did.
cheese, right? It's part
Yeah,
of the
government cheese.
ration program.
From the 80s, if you were on a welfare check,
Yeah.
there was a dairy excess and they turned it all into cheese and it was called government cheese and it's that neon yellow cheese. Comes in a nice rectangular block and you got shipped 2 pounds of cheese with your welfare check.
I can't think of
Some people maintain it makes the best grilled cheese ever, but
the rap
That's
lyric
insane.
right now, but it's either Jay-Z or Biggie talks about going from government cheese to champagne or something. I can't think of the lyric right now,
yeah,
but it's something along those lines. So get ready for your
yeah,
The
rations,
government.
basically.
that's the thing. But let me tell you some of the other wacky shit that they stuffed into this bill. So first off, it's 5,500 pages, this bill, and they had like 2 hours to read it and approve it.
Damn, they had a power read 5,500 pages.
They didn't even read it; they just approved it. So what they stuffed in there, one thing which is for you guys, is the protection or protecting lawful streaming act, which basically makes illegal illegal pirating of streamed content. It's now a felony.
So all of you that want to pirate The Mandalorian and not pay Disney Plus their money, Disney's pissed, and Disney wants their cut. So stop pirating it.
Also, potential ramifications. Say you're streaming Twitch or something, and somebody's playing a song in the background that you don't have the copyright to. You could get fucked.
Oh, dude, Twitch has been doing that a lot recently. There've been like the music label companies have been
Oh,
really
yeah.
pissed about streamers playing music, and the record labels are not getting paid, so they're big pissed, and they're issuing DMCA strikes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's a whole nother rabbit hole we
That's
can
one
get
thing.
into later.
Also in this relief bill, there's a tax breaks for
We might have lost him. Oh, you guys
the decriminalization. Oh, sorry.
you guys glitched out pretty bad there for a second. You're glitching out again.
Yeah,
Okay, ask chat. What's the last thing you heard? Oh no,
great.
sick. I did burn my entire hotspot.
Potentially.
That's no way.
Let
You
us
guys are
know
back
when we're
now.
good. Okay. Awesome. So what was the last thing you heard, Alex?
It was Twitch being mad and music producers being pissed because they're not profiting off of background
Gotcha.
music.
Okay.
And there's other class actions, I think you said, but that's another rabbit hole
they're
we
just
can get
issuing
into
them.
another time.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, so we don't need to worry about that one.
But other things stuffed into this overstuffed bill are tax breaks for NASCAR.
Nice. Need that.
Because you need that. There's also going to be an establishment of a National Women's Smithsonian and an American Latino Smithsonian Museum.
So we're
Nice.
expanding the Smithsonian. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, there's some decriminalization happening, such as transporting water chestnuts across state lines or impersonating emblems like the U.S. Forest Service's Smokey Bear.
God damn it. Don't you touch Smokey. Don't you dare profit off of Smokey.
I just want to take a moment real fast, and I want to point out the water chestnut thing, okay? This sounds like one of those laws that you read about that's like, under the BuzzFeed headline title that's like dumb laws from all 50 states that nobody pays attention to anymore. And now in 2020, we have decriminalized the transportation of water chestnuts.
It's about time. It's about time.
Because I transport water chestnuts habitually across state lines, and I've always been worried about it. I've been a prohibition water chestnut runner.
You know the millions I've made off of getting water chestnuts over different state lines. I've made a fortune.
I started up as soon as the pandemic hit. I was hustling those water chestnuts.
I was like, I got an aquaponics business, and I'm about to be shipping mad water chestnuts.
We got to get some water chestnuts to Illinois stat. Okay.
They are low on water chestnuts. So that's dumb.
But the best thing out of all of this is that the U.S. reaffirmed their stance on the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama.
Wait, what? Say that again? Hold on. I didn't quite.
Okay.
More details on that, potentially.
So there's a whole thing with the Dalai Lama and Tibet, right?
Yeah.
Because China's like, no, Tibet is ours, and Tibet's like, no, we're different.
We're sovereign.
And their religion is headed up by the Dalai Lama. And in their religion, like he's reincarnated or like rebirthed.
He's like
through the thing, so like same
person.
Yeah. He's like the Avatar.
Yeah,
he's
the old Dalai Lama. Yeah, exactly.
He's the Avatar. And the thing with this is that the next Dalai Lama was like revealed, or whoever it was, and like this little kid, right? And then China abducted him because they're like, all right, fuck it, we'll just make our own Dalai Lama. And like nobody's seen the kid for years. And whenever China's waiting for this current Dalai Lama to die before they're like, here's the Dalai Lama, but it's just some Chinese dude,
Oh my God! China abducted the next Dalai Lama, and they're about to just put their own dude in there and be like, "Here you go."
Yep.
That sounds very China. Sounds about right.
That sounds about par for the course for China.
Yeah. But part of this coronavirus bill is, hold on, quote, the U.S. will take all appropriate measures to hold accountable senior officials of the government of the People's Republic of China or the Chinese Communist Party who directly interfere with the identification and installation of the future 15th Dalai Lama of Tibetan Buddhism.
So this is it, America. This is what your government has done. Yeah. They've gone, here's our coronavirus relief bill. You're getting $600. What you don't know, public, because you don't do your research, and this is why we're here, we're going to shoehorn about 50 other things in here that have nothing to do with coronavirus, and you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Well,
but you're also not going to hear about it.
This is common practice on bills like these. I mean,
yeah.
That Joe Rogan podcast where he had with the guys who basically work to get people off the death row who are wrongfully committed. They call it like a puppy bill, where they like put it under the guise of like, okay, we want, all puppies to be safe and well fed and off the streets. And everybody's like, yeah, that sounds good. Like, I like puppies, that sounds great. And then if you read Article 2, Section B, it's like, and while we save these puppies, we're also going to do new infrastructure and go completely away from airplane transportation, and we're going to go away from all gas-powered engines. And it's like, whoa, that has nothing to do with puppies. But if you go against the puppy bill, then they're going to be like, oh, you don't fucking like puppies? Are you against puppies? It's like, no, I like the puppies, but I just don't like this part of the bill, so I'm not going to sign the bill because I think this is crazy. It's
right, yeah.
classic. I'm just a bill sitting here on Capitol Hill.
Bill.
It's the same shit, dude, over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then Congress wonders why their approval rate is the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah.
It's because they can't do anything. And then when they're like, oh, we're going to bail out the American people, we're only getting 22.2% of the relief package. You know.
Well, and
what's crazy is that this is what, $900 billion. Yes.
Yeah,
it's $900 billion, most of which comes from your tax money. And they're going to give you $600 of it back, and then the rest of it, they're like, thank you for your contribution to us holding China accountable for abducting the next Dalai Lama. Also,
Yeah.
NASCAR needs some money.
And we're gonna do
Doesn't
some
matter.
gender studies over in Pakistan.
I don't
And
understand.
we're gonna get some new furniture in Congress because, I mean, come on,
This
we
one's
can't sit on
so-
these old pads anymore.
They're so
I mean, this is
lefty
just
and-
ridiculous. This is so
Cocaine Mitch has
tacky.
been wallering a hole out in his chair, and he's really pissed off that the spring's poking him in the ass, so he needs a new one.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Which means we all have to get new chairs, so that's at least $80 million for no reason.
Listen, Nancy Pelosi is getting older, okay, and those old pads can't support her back like they used to. So
Can't support
her
her
and
back.
Cocaine
She's
Mitch
having-
need some
They
nice
got no spine
support,
to begin with.
okay?
Nancy Pelosi is literally just a skeleton at this point. Like, she needs extra padding in whatever chair she sits in because her bones hurt.
I wish we
Scary
could swap
skeletons.
out Nancy Pelosi and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Can we bring her
can we-
back? Can we get RBG back and get rid of Pelosi? Can we just do a clean swap there?
Is there a
Can we-
rewind button?
Can we
just
put
go
that in?
back and-
Can we put that in the bill? Is that a thing? Can we put that in the bill
at
where
this
we want
point-
RBG back and Pelosi can be gone?
Click. Just the Adam Sandler classic.
Well, we just
click.
click is real, right? Without it, like we're gonna.
Yeah, just the old. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly from what I saw, I think it was like some amount of millions went to whatever hospital that the congressmen and women use.
Is it the same one as the president? Is it Walter Reed?
I don't know if it's Walter Reed, but like they're funding their health care, and we get $600.
Yeah.
And they don't even pay. They just go, and it's socialized for them.
Oh, yeah, that's a real kick in the nuts, America. Guess what? While we're over here, while they're bickering about social, public health and welfare,
Yes,
and doing a centralized healthcare, they don't really care.
Well,
They're just gonna go get their tax paid healthcare, and the rest of us peons will just have to fucking figure it out.
And it's the best healthcare in the country. And then they're like, oh, well, everybody else can pay for it. It can't be that much. How much can it be? Like $5? No.
Yeah, then they're so out of touch with everything. Meanwhile, Joe Smo down the street's got cancer and is shelling out his life savings to stay alive. And
This is why people don't go to the hospital.
and we got freaking a couple dudes in Congress that were literally born in the 40s and they've been there since the 60s. Like,
they need that healthcare, bro.
Turtle looking ass Mitch.
They need it.
boy, that's why that's why they're still in there, is because they get that free healthcare. I'm pretty sure they're just getting stem cells slapped onto their face so they can stay alive. I don't know.
Be that episode of Futurama. where
Yeah,
he
just
smears
like
the stem cells
just
all
take
over.
a stem cell mask.
Well, and I've said it before. This is not the first time that a second economic stimulus package bill has come to Congress, but Pelosi and Mitch McConnell just refused to sign it because they want to play politics with people's fucking lives.
Yeah,
It's fucking. It's an abuse of power. It's
at this point
stupid.
It is. It's a gross abuse of power.
Yeah, and fucking. Oh, what was I gonna say? You know what? I'll
We'll
think
come
of
back.
it.
We'll
I'll
circle
think
While
of
you
it.
think of it, Squat, it's the same way as fucking Gavin Newsom telling people that they can't go to outdoor dining. You got to shut down all of the restaurants in Los Angeles and California, and then the motherfucker turns around and goes to a friend's 50th birthday party inside of a restaurant, and then comes out and says, "Oh no, it wasn't inside." Well, motherfucker, we can see the background on your pictures, and there's clearly columns and a ceiling and lights there's no stars. Like, you're inside. You're inside eating, and good for you for it. You know, like if you're not worried about it, and if you've all been tested, great. But to apply that logic of we're just going to shut everything down, and then I go into a restaurant and I'm safe because there's been rapid testing and everyone around me is safe and we're not worried about COVID, you can do that same thing and not cost hundreds of thousands of jobs to servers and busboys and dishwashers and chefs. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so illogical. It drives me crazy.
And it's with the government. The government is the king of do as I say, not as I do. And they're like, we have an out because we can just look at you and be like, oh, so sorry, this was a severe and continuous lapse of judgment. Okay, no. Eventually, we're gonna have to like start calling them out and be, the public needs to have more of a backbone to be like, well.
Put term limits on those fuckers.
Yeah, like we need to do something because they can't just tell us to do whatever, like do one thing and then walk around and do whatever the fuck they want without any repercussions.
It's an abuse of power.
I did see a really funny, it was kind of funny, but it was a meme basically. It was like what you can do with your $600 that you get from the government, and they had slapped the Home Depot logo up in one corner, and then it was a guillotine, and they had literally priced out every part to the guillotine, and I was like, well, here you go. Vive la France. We'll take a lesson. Why don't we just take a page from French history books and we'll just have our own Bastille Day over here.
Okay.
We'll just start chopping the heads off of the political elite.
Yeah. And the funny part is if Trump doesn't pass it because he wants payments raised and then it doesn't get passed before Biden's in and then Biden signs off on it, the Democrats are going to be like, look what the Democrats did for you. And it's going to be
hooray!
Ridiculous.
They're gonna be like, Trump didn't sign it, and we'll be like, yeah, because he wanted to give the public more and
cut down on superfluous spending.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like, and then they're gonna be like, look what the great Democratic Party has done for you and given you a penny a day for a year. We are your caretakers. Like, what? This isn't 19 or fuck that. Not even. This isn't 1760 where I could live off a penny a day. Like, no.
Hey, Ben, they're the party for the people. Okay, so don't you disgrace their names like that. All right, they're the party for the people.
I'm so sorry.
Because if you're not with them, you're a fucking racist.
Yeah, I mean, might as well be. Right?
With the Democratic Party or
if ain't a Democrat, you might as well throw on a white hood and a white robe, and burn some crosses, because that's the way it goes.
Fucking, the only thing the Democrats have going for them, they'll talk whatever they need to get voted, and then they'll be like, "Oh, we can't actually help you out." Oh,
I know, and it's both sides really.
Exactly.
It's all just dumb, and the government is literally playing politics and playing chess. Or I don't even think they're playing chess. They're playing what's a stupid child's game?
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, they're playing fiddlesticks with people's lives.
Yeah.
They're not even smart enough to play chess at this point. They're just fucking around.
It's like tic-tac-toe.
They're not even at the checkers level.
They're not even at the checkers. They're out there with a 20-sided die in D&D going, well, how much do we give the American public today? Fuck. We rolled a 3. What's that mean? $600. Oh, sick. All right.
Sick.
Send out $600 to the public.
We still get the furniture though, right? We still get the furniture. Okay, perfect. Yep, good. Sounds good.
Our rogues over there stealing the furniture right now.
As long as they have comfy seats to sit and when we all comfort their asses, that's fine.
Oh man, what a time!
It's just a bunch of fuckery, and
it's ridiculous.
It's pretty dumb.
Honestly.
Let's check in on chat. How are they doing?
Last we saw, Poison said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Poison.
Christmas.
Combo said Darth that shirt, and then the little picture of like this, and said no.
Like this.
He's making fun of your shirt.
Okay, first of all, this shirt is a family shirt that we got for Christmas. Our parents were super great enough to give this, and it says, "It's a faith thing you wouldn't understand." It's like our little family saying, and we all have shirts that say it now. So fuck you, Combo.
Back off my man, Combo.
He's a troll, and he
I know.
He's a troll. So fuck him.
Well, he hasn't responded yet, so I'll keep you posted on that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We do have 4 people with us though, so they're either
Oh,
lurking
sick.
or
That we thank you.
yeah. Merry Christmas to all. Did you guys have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it
It
was-
wasn't too bad.
Pretty tame. I'd say.
Yeah, it was pretty chill. Did you guys do Christmas with Reagan?
We did that on Christmas Eve morning.
Christmas Eve.
So my day went with getting up, making a mimosa, going through 1 bottle of champagne, eating a little breakfast, going through another bottle of champagne.
Perfect.
Hooked up the N64 downstairs, dug through some old games. That was a lot of fun. The old
What'd you play?
N64, since I was 10, is still kicking ass, taking names, firing up just like it used to. Sorry, Squash. We played Mario Kart. Then I played a lot of Super Smash Brothers. Then I fired up some NFL Blitz.
Oh my.
One of the old Monster Truck games that I used to play. But I literally have like 25 games downstairs, and it's been a good day. It's been a good day.
Nice.
Very nice.
And the girlfriend shaved my Christmas trees. Just getting ready for my.
You know what they remind me of is they look like the Reese's Christmas trees, the Reese's peanut butter cup Christmas trees.
They
That's
kinda
what they
do.
remind me of.
Like I like how on the ads for those they're like, oh, it's
They
a
make-
Christmas tree, and then like you get it and you're like, this
Yeah, it
is
like
a poop.
actually looks like a Christmas tree, and you pull it out of the package, and it looks like just a turd.
It's poop.
I could maybe be on an ad for Reese's Christmas trees.
I feel like you should send it in and be like, I'm your next spokesperson. Every time Christmas rolls around, I'm gonna shave my beard like this, and I'm gonna pump out the sales of Reese's peanut butter Christmas
I mean, who doesn't want this to be the face of their company? Honestly.
You know, sometimes I even have reservations about that for the podcast. So, I mean, you know, live your life.
This-
also act like I don't have anything to say.
This little spot was a game time edition
I
that
feel-
we
yeah,
we
I
left
feel
that.
was, like you got down here and you got it all done, and there was this little part left, and you kind of just looked at it and said, nah, fuck it, leave it.
Kristen literally left it, and I was like, I don't know if it's like, you know, like phantom pains, people like who get their hand cut off
Oh,
or
yeah, you
whatever
kinda
can
like
feel.
there's still something-
I was like, I don't know if it's a phantom feeling, but I feel like you haven't done anything with my actual chin. And then I got done, and she put it in a couple braids, and I was like, leave it. It's
Nice.
staying.
You're getting your biker gang beard braids started.
Mm-hmm. Just one
Slapping
step
your
at a
own-
time, baby.
Yeah.
One step at a time. The nice thing is after I shave it all off, it'll be back in a couple weeks, so
There you go.
won't have to go without it for too
No, I
long.
feel like don't shave it off. Just let it ride through the new year and just wait for the rest of it to fill in.
Just let it ride.
Just kind of keep this mess trimmed and just wait.
I'll just
wait
have
for it. I
all
wanna
of
see-
this overflowing.
I just want to see the disaster of what it's going to be as this
It'll-
tries to grow and this just goes,
It'll be a nightmare. Well, this gives you an idea of how long the rest of it actually is. If you know, it's not short.
That's true.
It's not short.
Mm-mm. Chat, you got anything else for us?
Yeah.
Chat's pretty quiet right now.
All right, well, I'll give them a couple minutes to hear that question and go from there. Other than that, I mean, I don't really have anything else. I just wanted to bitch about the government fucking us with the $600 they've been so gracious to give us or want to give us, and yeah, that was pretty much
Let me see if I
it.
can
Just
find
wanted
it.
to also, kind of wish everybody a Merry Christmas that hangs out and comes to the chat and say that we do appreciate you guys. We are thankful that you still continue to show up week in and week out and listen to these talking heads get after it and
Just
Yeah,
talking
and go
shit,
from
you know.
pretty much and yeah, we'll just go into
Did you get anything exciting for Christmas?
not just this shirt.
The shirt, man.
That's
Pretty
it.
How much
I'm pretty
more
stoked about
exciting
it.
do you need?
No, I'm not saying that that's not exciting, because that's very
No.
exciting.
This and then some shitload of candy. So
Candy and stuff. Oh, I got this. This mic is mine.
No,
true.
Actually.
Nice.
We were fortunate enough that Squash was blessed with a microphone, so we didn't have to do some kind of scuff. So at least the voice audio sounds a little bit better
Hopefully.
than it would just over a laptop speaker. So
Oh, it sounds pretty good.
I was very fortunate for that. But
Sounds pretty good.
Chad,
Where exactly are you guys at? Are you in Arkansas?
yeah, we're in Arkansas. We're in Fayetteville right now.
Oh, good. Yeah, just put it out there.
Well, they're
just
not
give
gonna
them a
find us.
home address.
That's fine. You guys, we live at. Come dox us, I dare you.
It'll be fine.
But yeah, no, we're in Arkansas. I would here till Sunday, so we'll be chilling till Sunday, and then it's back to the grind. That's not true. I'm taking Monday off, and then it's back to the grind.
Oh, there you go.
I'm taking Monday off also. I'm taking all next week off, actually.
Very nice.
Well, they're not putting in this.
Oh, pay boost for the troops, though.
Wait, what? Oh, 3% military raise? Fuck yeah.
Nice.
There you go, Ben.
The coronavirus bills, we get a 3% raise for the military, so let's go.
You're getting a raise.
Let's go, baby.
Ben's
Support
getting
the
a raise.
But yeah, has Chad said anything? They got anything else for us or no?
Not as of right now.
All right, well,
Oh, there we go. Cash for another Virginia class submarine.
more military stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're only
All
at
right,
34 minutes, but
Wow.
That's
Yeah, blew
it.
through that really
Oof.
fast. I definitely thought we were going longer.
no, we're only at 34, 35 minutes.
That's all right then. That's okay. I mean, it was just a quick Christmas episode. Just wanted to bitch about the government on Christmas and their measly Christmas gift they gave to us. Like their $600 is the equivalent of being a child on Christmas and getting socks.
Yeah.
See, as an adult now, I get hype when I get socks.
That's a slap in the face.
But
That's what it is.
as a kid, you don't want socks for Christmas. And the American government's like, here's some socks.
Hey,
And they're not even good socks. They're like the 3-pack of Fruit of the Looms.
Well, it's all been, I hate to keep saying the same shit over and over, but it's all been so mismanaged from the very start. You know, like you'd see pictures of people, I don't even know what, just say Sweden or whatever, and they're at outdoor concerts, nobody with the mask on, but they're at 0 cases. You know, granted, their population is a lot smaller, you know, given, but
True.
we could be in a very similar circumstance right now if we just all would have gotten on the same page right from the very beginning, instead of treating it like a partisan issue and arguing and bitching over it like we do everything right and left, and just sitting on other sides of the aisle and throwing shit at each other instead of actually working towards an actual resolution.
That's true. America, your Congress is the monkey cage at the zoo, and all the chimps are doing is just throwing poop at each other.
Just
And
listen.
when they get tired of
Splashing everybody
when they get tired of throwing poop and the collateral damage that they do with that, they all go eat a banana and come back 3 days later and start chucking shit again. So
Yep. Just listen to one
That is
congressional hearing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on a time limit. And why did you think it was a good idea to break the law? Start to respond.
Because
I'm
I
sorry,
thought-
sir. I'm on a time limit. And I yield my time.
or you
Okay.
did because
Sick.
I thought I could get away with it, and then you're like, oh, nice, thank you.
So this is
least you were
basically
honest.
just a donkey barbecue, is what we're at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the other thing is that Fauci keeps changing
true.
what. Oh, so have you seen the thing where Fauci keeps changing like what percentage of people need to get vaccinated to achieve like herd immunity?
The number changes all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Herd immunity changes percentage-wise all the time.
I read something that was supposed to be like 65 to 70%, and now Fauci's probably come out and said, it's like
90.
90%. So we went from 60% to now 90% of the populace needs to be vaccinated in order for it to work.
And I read part of a news article where it had the interview on there, and he was like, originally I had said between 70 to like 85%, and then he's like, I said the lower end because like a poll at the time showed that only like 50 to 60% of Americans would take the vaccine or like volunteer to take the vaccine.
Yeah, everybody's mad
So
sus of
he put it on the lower end, and then as more people are starting to say that they will take it, he's like, oh no, it's like 85, it's 90% now to get the herd immunity.
It's crazy.
Wild. Wild
Just
times.
just rely on science until you can't rely on science, and then rely on science some more, and then you can change science
don't
to
rely
rely
on
on science. So rely on science until you can't rely on science, and then go back to the drawing board and rely on
bend
science.
to fit your narrative, and
That's
and
social
go from
studies.
there. So
Social
As
studies
long
is
as
not
Walmart
talking
and
about my mental.
Amazon and Chipotle and McDonald's keep making money, fuck the mom and pop, right? Fuck
yeah,
them.
apparently.
They don't. They'll get replaced. Somebody else will come
Small
up.
businesses are the backbone of the American economy.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
So way to go.
Poison did say Alberta is screwed right now because people don't listen. All I want to do is save up and visit Australia before moving there, but no, people are dumb.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll be able to visit soon, Poison. I know right now they're still pretty strict about who can come and go, but hopefully things will get better and you'll be able to visit, and then you can move. You'll enjoy your time down there.
There's a girl right now like spending 4 months in jail because I forget where she went.
She was in. I want to say she was like in the Caymans.
Oh, the Caymans, the chick that
She was in the
yeah.
Cayman Islands, and she broke quarantine. And they said absolutely not, man. We don't give a fuck if you're American or not.
You go to jail.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not get on that jet ski to go see your boyfriend.
Nope. You stay your ass inside until we say you can go outside.
So you only had to do 2 weeks of quarantine. Now you have to do 4 months because you want to disobey the rules. To your room, madam.
Enjoy your prison food.
Bruh, just follow the rules, people. All the rules.
Yeah, they're not fucking around with it. That's for sure.
No. Not at all.
Here it's like, just, wear a mask and try not to hug people. And everything will be all right.
True.
Yep. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I know this is a shorter one, but I mean, I'll wrap it up and we can get back to family time and let everybody else get back to enjoying their Christmas stuff. And I will have this episode and the episode that we did on Sunday edited up and put on YouTube when I get back home. So you'll get a double post. You're welcome.
Ooh.
And
Christmas.
And Merry Christmas.
That's our Christmas gift to you is a double episode post. and then we'll see. I'm debating. I don't know. We'll have to talk about this. I'm debating on maybe just taking a short break again till after the first of the year, kind of get through the holidays, and unless something drastic pops up. We'll see, but we can talk about it. But there may or may not be a week break here before the new year, but we'll see.
Yep.
And
check out FAQ.
Yep, check out Squash. Actually hosts our other family podcast, FAQ, Faye Answered Questions, over on YouTube.
And Spotify and wherever you get your podcasts.
Smash that like button.
Smash the like button.
Hit the bell.
Smash the like button. Subscribe. Turn on. Hit the bell for notifications being on and all that good stuff. So yeah, make sure to check him out. He does shout us out on that podcast. So we'll return the favor over here.
Oh, thanks, bud.
And
Poison says love and appreciate you guys. Enjoy your time with your loved ones.
You too, Poison. Have a good one. Stay
Thanks,
safe.
Poison. Thanks for coming. We love you too.
And well, from me and my brother. And on behalf of our family down here in Arkansas, we wish you guys Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And we will see you next time.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Take care out there.
Enjoy your time. Travel safely. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.